fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 210 pounds, fighting out of Muscle and Flow Fight Club and trained by Edwin Frias and Bruno Rodriguez, Matt the Irish Peekaboo DeBinder.
All right, so we start the night off big. Super heavyweight division. We got Matt DeBinder, 210 pounds, 5'11", 35 years old, fighting out of Muscle and Flow Fight Club.
I have to say right off the bat, the production value tonight is extreme. I mean, if you look at the lighting of the stage, it's absolutely incredible. The crowd here is already like,
yeah, it's filling out.
Exploding
there's a lot of energy already.
Yeah. Nice little banger to start us off too. So DeBinder here, a 210, 5'11", 35 years old. It looks like Joe Brenner, his opponent, notable size advantage and I guess age advantage.
Please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 220 pounds, fighting from Everybody Fights, trained by Jason McLeod and Ben Schenk, Joe Brenner.
See?
A little Dire Straits, right?
I love it. Me just saying, like, oh, see, so Mark and I, look, we have to invest in every part of the program tonight, and walkout songs are a big part of setting the tone. When you get your money for nothing, Mark, and your chicks are free, you know, it sends a message. So yeah, Brenner, as I was saying, not only is he 7 years the younger, he's also considerably bigger.
4 inches high.
Yeah.
So Matt and I hosted Media Day at our gym in Waltham, and for those who don't know, Media Day, all these individuals, they spar a couple rounds ahead of time just to make sure all the matchups are fair.
This fight is sponsored by our platinum sponsor,
WS. A lot of big guys
big
tonight,
dudes, top to bottom. Third man in the ring, kicking it off, Tom Clark. So this is going to be the first of 14 action-packed bouts tonight.
Punch in the back, watch low blows. Touch gloves and don't touch gloves again.
All right, both men look orthodox.
Right-handed, Mark.
Sorry,
would you clean it up for Christ's sake? Yeah, no, they both, they're right-handed fighters, orthodox boxers.
Yeah, super heavyweight. They're
There
going
we
to have
go.
12-ounce gloves.
So as one might imagine, I would think that Brenner would try to establish the jab, stay long, use his reach to his advantage.
And DeBinder's going to try to press the action.
Oh,
good right-handed by DeBinder already.
Great right hand. Yeah, right off the jump, that might be the story of the fight with Brenner trying to stay long, establish his jab. But
DeBinder's he's sneaking to the body, that's sticking that jab to the body, and then throwing that overhand right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the overhand right too, it's not ugly. It's pretty
tight.
clean.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times when you get these novices coming out, it's a little bit more windmilling or haymaking, if you would. Mark.
There you go.
But that right hand, although it's an overhand, it's tight.
Yeah, Brenner's keeping his left hand real low when he exits.
I think part of it is that Brenner's jabbing down.
Yeah,
the bigger guy got caught with the right hand.
Caught with the right hand again. Yeah, that left hand is real low. And yeah.
It was hard to tell from our angle, but it looked like a left hook also got the attention of Brenner there as well.
Yeah, so DeBinder doing a great job sticking that body jab over and over.
Good level change from DeBinder as well.
He's fallen in a little bit on that right hand. Brenner's doing a decent job stuffing it.
Certainly. Now, I will say, I mean, clearly DeBinder winning the round up until this point with a half minute to go. But he does look a little bit more labored in his breathing. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I mean, with his style, just pressing constantly, you figure that's probably going to be the case. But sticking that jab to the body, I'd like to see him follow up with the left hook after the overhand, come back. Brenner doing a good job of clinching
Yeah.
on the inside, but even the jab to the head's scoring pretty good. Yeah, to me, what I'm seeing from Brenner is some defensive liabilities. He's keeping his left hand in his pocket. He's trying to stay long with that jab, but when
Let's
they
say hello to
disengage,
our
he just
ring
has a
card.
super low left hand. DeBinder just sticking to the body, throwing that overhand right. I'd like to see him come back with that left hook.
Yeah.
More
What on
often.
paper looks like a clear advantage in height is turned into a bit of a liability.
Yep.
In the sense that Brenner's that jab is a little bit low, and it's allowing DeBinder to flare that right hand over top. Even before he disengages, he's able to come over top with it. I'd like to see Brenner glue that left hand to his chin via that jab right almost from his eyes to his eyes.
Yeah, and if he's gonna shoot the jab lower, he's gotta sit on it a little bit, and not be punching down the whole time, like you said.
The last thing I'd like to see him do is not punch where DeBinder is, but where he's going to be a little bit, right? Drop that offense a hair. Good competitive round, clear round for DeBinder. Let's see what the second round has in store. Yeah, that overhand right's making me nervous still.
Yeah, dude, same game plan, sticking that jab to the body, decent feints.
Yep.
Looking for that overhand. There it is. But yeah, see the left hook. Oh,
I don't know that landed.
It didn't.
It
Yeah,
caught him in the back shoulder. But it shows that Brenner is a powerful big guy that is live.
yeah.
And as hard as that right hand is, Mark,
Yeah.
I think it's taken a little bit of a stink off it.
Yeah.
I think Brenner might be the fresher of the two. And so far, he's not really landed a great right hand of his own, but
Yeah.
I think he has some power there.
And
And I think he's starting to find it a little bit.
One thing, DeBinder's floating to his left instead of driving through. So when he floats to his left, it kind of shortens that right hand a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,
Brenner is
right hand
finding a
over the top by
little
Brenner.
bit of that right hand. And DeBinder appears to be a bit fatigued compared to the first round. He's breathing out of his mouth.
looks like
This is the first time
he's
we've seen.
complaining about something. Yeah, they just called time.
Did we lose a mouth guard or something? What are we doing?
Maybe his headgear dislodged.
There's something.
He pointed to his jawline. I'm guessing his headgear.
Mark, I think DeBinder's
Yeah, I
fatigued.
wonder if DeBinder blew his wad a little bit. He looks a little.
That was the first time we see
tired.
Brenner pressing the action, and he is once again. He's the one coming forward.
Yeah, even being long, good
That
right,
right
hand
hand's
by yeah.
behind the ear just a little bit.
Oh, I think Brenner caught him on the way in. As aggressive as DeBinder is here,
I think DeBinder might be punching himself out. Sneaky right uppercut by Brenner.
Brenner's
loading
gotta
up
go.
now.
Yeah, he's got to
Oh,
stop.
good
going for
right
a home
hand.
run. Great.
Good right hand by DeBinder. And then kind of
Behind,
we call it a rabbit punch. I was going to say something else.
Yeah, you know,
Get
you almost
kicked off
caught me
the
on the
broadcast.
broadcast for that one. Yeah.
So DeBinder, again, doing what he should be doing, getting under the offense, but he is starting to get clipped with that right hand.
Yeah, I'd like to see Brenner like double that jab, triple that jab before. Yeah.
Oh, great
Great
right
right
hand. Tom taking a close look. We getting an 8 count? We
Yeah.
are, and warranted at that.
Yep.
Snapped his head back. Now, again, by the rule of the book, right, USA Boxing,
Yeah,
it's going to
technically
say
that doesn't change the scoring, an 8 count.
for a close round, which I thought, by the way, you could make the argument Brenner was winning.
Yeah.
I think at that point he
Let's
clearly
welcome
dropped it.
I think it's hard to- yeah, hard to score it against.
Wendy
So going into the
LaFrance,
third,
who's
again,
celebrating
Mark
her
and I,
17th
not formal
year
judges, you know,
cancer
so
anniversary.
we have what we would call
She's
an
a breast
unofficial
cancer
scorecard.
survivor.
I'm very confident
She's
going into the
healed
third.
whole
You
and
say
healthy.
not formal
Very
judges. 'Cause I'm
capable.
not at
Actually,
the table,
technically,
but-
you are
but
a
I
judge.
not only am I a USA
Not
Boxing
yet
coach, I'm a
cancer.
USA Boxing official as well.
Oh,
so
relax.
pump the brakes a little bit.
Yes, so I am not.
Yeah, so I thought a great round for Brenner, where he still
Yeah.
came up short.
Yeah, definitely
I think
an improved
that 8 count. I think that 8 count cost him the round.
Yep.
But you know, we'll see. DeBinder's slowing down.
He is, but you know what's funny? I did think that his power was waning considerably.
And then he caught him a couple times.
That
Like,
right
he's
hand at
still
the
got
end
some
was
stuff on it.
was clean. Like, it was powerful. He turned it over. It wasn't slappy. It wasn't labored. So depending on who can muster up a final round. Well, but you know what? Brenner's immediately off the stool showing pep in his step. This could be interesting. Brenner has to do something of pretty serious consequence, though, this round if he wants to win this fight. And DeBinder is going to be most dangerous at the beginning, which he clearly is. He's throwing insanely hard punches.
I wish Brenner wasn't throwing for the fences. Yeah,
Oh, Brenner landed a right hand, but
Yeah.
DeBinder, I'll give him credit, ate it.
Yep.
And honestly, with DeBinder, he doesn't need to go for broke.
No, I know.
He's fighting almost as if
he's down 2 rounds.
Correct, yeah, and I think he's handily winning. Now he goes back to stabbing that body and coming up with overhand, which I think is his best course of action. I'll give credit again to
Brenner's got to be busier with his long punches. He's kind of looking for that big right hand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When he sets it up with a jab, though, that's when it lands clean.
Oh, great
wow.
overhand. Wow.
Tom Clark's going to be looking at
that. That might have been
close.
the best punch of the fight, including the 8 count he previously received.
Good exchange.
But here's one thing I'll say about, I almost spoke too soon. DeBinder appears to have a really good chin. He ate a couple of straight right hands from Brenner coming in earlier in the round, and when I say he ate, Jesus, this kid's throwing grenades.
So Brenner's got to go to a neutral corner before the count starts.
DeBinder.
Sorry, my bad.
No. And Brenner's got to show that he's fresh. Now listen, this is a clear runaway right now for DeBinder. With that being said, Brenner is a dog. Like, he has a shot. He's got to punch his chance. He's a big dude. But he's got to do something.
That overhand's coming. He's sticking that body.
Look at there it is.
Yeah. But again, he's falling in a little bit. I almost wish that he threw like a big right hook to the body because he's coming up big.
Yeah, I think what I think DeBinder's finding is if it ain't broke.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
He's stabbing that body with a jab and then gassing over.
Wow.
Oh,
he got
great
caught.
right hand. But it goes back. I just think DeBinder has a great chin.
Yeah.
Good scrap.
Yeah. Excellent first fight. So again, Rock N Rumble 14 at the MGM Fenway. Haymakers for Hope. Great first fight. I think it was 3 rounds to none. DeBinder, but I thought Brenner, gave a great account of himself.
Absolutely. I'll give DeBinder credit for that overhand and his chin. I mean, that I think is a sneaky story of the fight. Brenner, at numerous times through that second and especially the third round, landed clean punches. There was at least 2 straight rights in that third round and a real clean left hook. And if you look at DeBinder, I think he feels the same way we do, frankly.
He's got to take his gloves off.
Yeah. Sometimes Mark and I too, and I'm not going to do it tonight. Sometimes we get overly critical with how people respond at Haymakers, but if you're here, dude, like the energy is so contagious, and it's such a monumental stage and event for these dudes.
So Matt and I have done a bunch of these calls. We've done a ton in Boston. We've done some DC, some New York, some Philly. The crowd tonight it's slammed and it is loud.
It's the first time I've been commentating when I had to turn up my volume with you because the crowd's so loud, which is a good problem to have.
Official decision coming up.
Unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Matt the Irish DeBinder.
Yeah, so they got the decision right, and it was an awesome fight. Both guys did exactly what they should have done, and both men leave today winners. Great scrap.